Hey, how's it going, everybody? I wanted to show this website, w3itch.io. So yeah, it's a pretty familiar name to itch.io. If you guys aren't familiar, itch.io is a website. It's kind of similar to Steam. It's more popular for indie games, but it's basically just a website for people to host games and for them to sell them and people to buy games and whatnot. So what w3itch.io is, it's exactly what you think. It is a Web3 NFT crypto-based clone of itch.io. And when I say clone, I mean really it's a clone. It's not developed by itch.io or anything. I first saw it a few days ago on Twitter. A lot of people were talking about it. And I was going to make a video. I just got a little busy yesterday. And I guess checking it out now, you can see breaking W3itch is shut down. So it's no longer here. This is the founder of it, I believe. I don't know if he shut it down himself. A lot of people are harassing him, but people are also, I think, contacting the people, the domain registrar about it as well. But here you can see the Wayback Machine version of it. And once again, if you've never seen itch.io, let's pull that up real quick. And here is itch.io. There's this little bundle up here for sale, but here it is, and here's the Wayback version. They even have a tweet. Maybe I had that pulled up. But it's a tweet how we're really sorry about used. So the English isn't great, but that's alright. We are really sorry about used itch.io CSS files. So this guy, w3itch.io, the main guy, he admits that he used it. And so he blatantly just downloaded the CSS files to make it so his website looked identical. So it's basically the exact same thing, but I guess that's alright. I mean, I don't know. I mean, even if you didn't copy the CSS files, you can make it look like it. But using the same name and making it look like it, that's obviously just blatantly stealing. He's got a decent amount of games on here. But the thing is, people can upload games, just like you can upload games for itch.io. But everyone on Twitter was calling him out for him not having permission for the games that he's hosting. That creators of those games supposedly didn't upload them there. I never actually found any creator that was saying, oh, my game was stolen, it's on there. It's people calling out him saying that he doesn't own the games. And a lot of people are saying that most of his games are from RPG Maker. And even looking at it, a lot of these games are, you can tell they're kind of RPG type games. But he even tweeted, oh, if this is stolen content, DM me and I'll remove it. And someone said that should be a feature. You should be able to click on a game and say that it shouldn't be on there. And he's like, oh, if you want that to be a feature, just post that on the GitHub. Because, as you can see here, it's free as in freedom. It's all open source. And it's all stored on GitHub. So, all the code is on here. It's public for people to look through. And he said, I'll make that an issue. Make it an issue for me to add a feature to click on a game and report it as stolen and whatnot. Instead of him just doing it himself, everyone commented saying, that should be a feature that should already be there. Which, I mean, if you're making a website, I think it's fine if you don't have all the features. But other than the fact that this guy's blatantly stealing. But yeah, you can see a lot of people are talking about it, even though the website is already gone. Itch.io, they're not into NFTs. They even have this tweet. It's from February. A few have asked us about our stance on NFTs. NFTs are a scam. And then they just talk about that a little bit. So they're not interested in that at all. And even though they talked about this right here, Leaf, he's at itch.io. He's the creator of it. And he even went back to back with this guy, telling him, as you can see, it's not a rip-off, because the guy said it wasn't. Or he's telling him not to rip it off. And he says, it's kind of messed up and I was doing everything. Even down here it says you've stolen stuff from rpgmaker.net. And Leaf, he even went on here as Leafo. This is under there. He created an issue saying, please remove stolen intellectual property. So even though the guy told him, and then he add an issue, and he actually went and he did it himself. But this was about itch.io mainly. He even says, you've stolen the UI of itch.io, blatantly ripping it off, in addition to using our name directly in your project. As far as I'm concerned, this scam is it's to trick people by using itch.io's established brand. So, I mean, it is blatant. He really just stole everything and hosted it to be his own website that looked familiar and whatnot. I haven't really looked through the GitHub stuff. I don't really know what makes this Web3. I mean, it's working on Next.js as far as I know. Next.js is just regular web. I even went to download it. You can run it using NPM and Yarn. Other than it doesn't work. I was trying to see if I can host it myself, but it's not working. I don't know if it never worked from the GitHub version or if there's just an older GitHub version. Because, I mean, even that dev file that it says to run in any sort of build file doesn't exist in here. I know there is some Web3 stuff. It's also using this Gitcoin. I guess it's like a crypto coin for making some purchases, but it's really not that much to it. I mean, it's being hosted on the regular internet, regular web. There's nothing really special about it other than the stolen content. So, I guess it's too bad you can't check it out yourself, but you can check it out under Web Archive. I looked on there, there's a few different archives. This is just the most recent one. So I assume the other ones you can maybe even tell if they look a little different or not. You can click on this one, see if anything changes. Okay, so this one goes back, and it's slightly different. It's still the same. If anything, I think this looks a little better. I don't really know what caused him to change it, other than his other update made it look even more like itch.io. Other than, I guess, he wanted all his thumbnails to be really big. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. I just wanted to share this for anyone that didn't get to see it. I thought it was interesting, kind of funny. I'm glad that the website itself is gone. Some people told him, okay, rebrand it, change the name, change everything, and do it again. And a lot of other people told him to just never bring it back. No one wants NFT crypto stuff. I don't really care too much about it, as long as you're not just stealing. Do what you want to do, create it. You have an audience. Just create your own audience, though. You have an audience for NFT stuff. You don't need itch.io's audience. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment talking about what you guys think about it. See you guys again next time. Bye.